Act 4. How many acts are in this, the Archon quest? 3 or 4 or 5. It's because you did most of it last time. So we're doing the last part of act. This is the last act. 5 acts. Okay, so this is the second last act. Okay. Okay, so 2 more acts. I'll try to get through most of this act by trying to finish Act 4 tonight.
Did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh, let me think.
Do I care enough to remember and bring it up to you again?
When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating mushrooms and tree roots. They shouldn't go around eating that kind of stuff.
Why? Because you think they're vegetarians, and being vegetarian is weird in Aru?
Okay.
Anything else? No, I think that's all I have to tell you. Sorry.
Tree roots and mushrooms. Have I seen any of that before in Sumeru? Probably not in the desert, but... Huh. No, don't have anything. Sorry. Small village. Not that many buildings. Not many leads.
The scholars that have gone missing. Have you seen them?
Uh-huh.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
God, you're... the second person is like, the look in your eyes. You've gone totally mad.
Don't change the subject.
Exactly.
Right. You were asking about the the mad scholars. I think it's been a few days since I last saw them. I usually go to bed, but honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
So they helped you get through the earthquake, and...
Do you also think Grandpa and the others are...
Grandpa? Oh, hello there. It's little Isak. You mean that nice man who looks like your grandpa's long-lost twin, right?
No, she actually spilled the beans.
He was actually the one who protected my house. I saw it with my own eyes. He happened to be staying near my house that day and was doing something with his hands on the ground. It still feels pretty surreal now that I think back on it. Did someone teach them how to do that?
Or maybe they were possessed and did that.
Well, whatever the case, I'll always be thankful to him and whoever taught him to look out for others. I'm pretty sure that if I ever went mad, I wouldn't be able to do anything like that.
Wow. If I ever lost it, I probably would have done something a lot less.
Gotcha. Thank you.
And honestly, doing a lot less probably wouldn't have gotten you noticed, because if you've ever listened to Simpsons logic, being mad and powerful is what gets you noticed. Have you ever tried to be mad and not powerful? Nobody listens to you.
Sir, have you seen my grandpa recently?
Oh, well, if it isn't Isak. Oh, your grandpa, huh? It's been a while.
Well, if it isn't the person I heard from and literally heard you say that, oh, yes,
The last time I saw him, he was spacing out by the road as usual. I went and asked him if he'd like any of the food I had prepared, despite my wife's protests. Like many people, she's really quite terrified of them.
Who's your wife?
And speaking of my wife, she's still always complaining about how I don't make enough mora. Might explain why she's always mad at me.
Yeah, your mad wife that's mad at you, mad wife getting mad at you over the mad scholar.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for taking care of him.
As far as I'm concerned, all of you have gone mad.
It was nothing. You're looking for him, right? Did he go for a walk and get lost?
Patrick! Please and thank you.
Yeah.
That's no good. Well, once you found him, come by my place again and I'll cook a little something for the both of you.
Alright, Patrick, please do something about that then there. Thank you. God, come to my place. I'll cook food for you, because I know everybody is mad as hell.
I've known you since you were very young. So as far as I'm concerned, you're family. Please feel free to come by anytime.
So there is a leeway logic to this where family is just metaphorical, but the kid is talking about it like it's literal? Who knows?
Wow, what a nice guy.
Yes,
Okay, thank you, sir.
nice guys get pissed off, ripped on by their mad wives. Or not nice wives.
Huh?
What's wrong? Did something happen? Did you hear something?
Don't say anything for now.
Why? Is someone gonna make a Mulan reference here?
Isak, stay here.
Why?
Let's head over there. Stay quiet as you move.
Did you pick up on the kid's lie? I fear the King Deshret and the three magi. Huh, like the three wise men? Why are we leaving Isak here?
Listen, see if you can make out what they're saying.
Have you heard? The mighty King Deshret, the sovereign of our faith, will soon return to this world.
Why?
Yes, of course I have. King Deshret is the one and only true ruler of this land. I've never believed in any other gods. Still, you say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel like life's about to change around here anytime soon. What's your proof?
Interesting he says proof, because I literally had a talk with Chris earlier today. Long story short, the mentality of people spreading word is this very underdeveloped mentality.
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more deranged scholars than ever.
Yeah, so what? What does that have to do with King Deshret coming back?
Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of King Deshret's civilization in ancient times. We don't quite know why, but it seems like there's some sort of connection between insanity and King Deshret.
How do you know? What's the connection?
Isn't it a sign of King Deshret's power that all the mad scholars have disappeared? If you ask me, they must have been chosen as the final sacrifice for King Deshret's resurrection.
The idea of sacrifices there, maybe, it's possible, but how do you know it's connected?
Huh. Now that you say it, that does make some sense. Does this mean our lives are finally going to take a turn for the better?
Maybe, but when an extremist god king comes back, is that better?
Exactly. Those city folks will get what's coming to them.
Oh, for the love of God. Everybody is like, yeah, everybody's had it too nice. They're gonna get what's coming to them.
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very beginning.
Yes, and don't hold off the extremist attitude so I can get it all written down.
Huh?
Huh?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Ooh, he glows purple. You heard. Say it again before I come out.
Bro, this guy's something else. Just look at his eyes. One wrong move, and he's gonna flay us alive.
Let's not get on his bad side, okay?
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about King Deshret's resurrection.
I'm gonna have to do something about that, am I?
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day and heard others talking about a rumor that the madmen will disappear and that King Deshret will return to this land. I'm not making this up, I swear.
I went for a drink the other day, so at the bar? Yeah, but that...
Go on. Keep talking.
But that part about, oh, they're gonna get what's coming to them. I don't know, you kinda wanna give that up.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those people at the academia. They keep sending us all their mad scholars and won't let us have a good life.
First of all, yes, I feel like there's so many intertwined stories here, it's hard to keep track. Like, the academia, criticism of the academia, but at the same time, it's like, that's just your perception. How do you know it's all connected?
Would you want to live like this if you were in our place? The radicals were even more thrilled than me when they heard the news. We're all praying for King Deshret's speedy return.
No, you're praying for people to get what's coming to them. That's a whole little sidetrack thing going on there.
Delavar also said that once King Deshret returns to our side, it's only a matter of time before we conquer the land on the other side of the wall. They're all willing to serve under King Deshret and fight for a share of the glory.
So, the solution to this problem is an even bigger problem. We're not gonna live like this, so we're gonna screw other people over and make them feel the same way, so you're not solving the problem.
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants to know more.
Got it. At first, I told myself it was just the drink talking. But please don't beat me up just for mentioning these rumors. If I'm guilty, then everyone else around here is also guilty. I'm just saying what the others said.
Right, making your problem everybody else's problem. Even though you kind of don't want to own up to what you're saying, you're putting it on somebody else.
The people here really like King Deshret, but dislike the Dendro Archon.
Academia is probably the true target of their hatred. Huh.
Where is this radical person you talked about?
It's probably at the bar.
I haven't run into him over the past few days, so he probably hasn't been around the village.
No, not at all. We wouldn't dare lie to you. He's really not here right now.
Then where did you last see him?
Sounds like you're not too close with the radicals.
No, of course not. All we know are their names.
They are close enough to emphasize with them.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many others to stop you from sending warning messages. So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying to contact anybody. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this. Try something foolish, and even Candace won't be able to protect you.
Yes, got it.
That's one way.
That scared Paimon half to death. CYNO is pretty terrifying.
Good thing I'm not on your hit list.
He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that. Well, Paimon bets lots of people have told him that before.
When you've dealt with people who are on the whole, oh, they'll get what's coming to them, they're very much receptive to whatever CYNO is saying insofar as threatening terms. So, yeah, he has dealt with a lot of people like that before.
I heard that.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold that against you.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places. Very well.
Why can't we just go to the bar and look for the person who's here saying it? Why do we have to go elsewhere?
Isak!
There you are.
I'm here.
Maybe he wanted to eavesdrop on the other guys so that Isak wouldn't see it. Basically, CYNO is having a child moment by not showing his terrifying features in front of the little child.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Where is he? I have a few words for him.
Well, I can take you there. Just follow me.
Okay.
Join
God.
the lights and embrace a wonderful new life.
No! I'm not gonna embrace a new life by taking other people's life away, because that's kind of counterproductive, and you're creating more problems than just solving it. Dear God, what is wrong with you?
Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa.
Real. So he already knows as well. Real grandpa. So Isak already knows the truth. Right from the get-go. So why is he still trying to look for this grandpa? Why would he care so much about someone who's not his biological relative?
Well, this is where Grandpa usually stays.
It's not really a house, it's just a tent in the middle of nowhere.
There sure isn't much here.
What's that smell? Did you catch a faint whiff of incense? It probably is the incense.
No.
No?
Incense? Please don't say it's the same one as before.
It's definitely that one. Why is CYNO like, no, it's probably something worse?
But are you okay? Are you getting
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't.
Why can't you sense it?
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tighnari saved the day. And then he gave us a long lecture to explain all about how it worked.
So, you know Tighnari?
Yes, and you do?
Huh? You know him too?
Yes. Now that I concentrate, I can also make out the scent of incense.
So he's also sleepwalking as well.
Wait, surely Tighnari didn't lecture you too.
No. No need.
So you've handled this before without his help?
Did you first encounter this scent at Tighnari's house?
I was in the forest where the scholar was
In
meditating.
the forest. From a scholar.
Might be more efficient if we split up. Who be doing drugs here? People, because this Archon quest is taking a drug route. We must split up. We'll cover more ground, cliche. Wait, is it down there or up
Leave
there?
my space.
You're gonna...
Destiny
Damn
cannot be denied.
Yes, it can. I've seen it denied so many times. Oop. Footprints. Whose footprints are these? Says a random guard from Metal Gear Solid in a sneaking mission.
What are you looking for, Simon?
Here it is.
I should get you to put in that sound effect, Patrick.
Take a look right here.
Footprints? Tracks? Things?
Paimon doesn't...
Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, there are footprints here.
Like drawing a line in the sand you could barely make out.
From the size and shape, they belong to an adult. The scent is quite faint, but still extant.
How? What?
The
Why?
footprints head in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
But who would come looking for Grandpa? He doesn't have any friends.
Does he need to? Or maybe it's just a random thing that's following him. Or maybe somebody needs him?
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
So that's what happened. He was lured away?
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent?
You get lured away by food all the time. You fall for this kind of thing all the time. You get lured away by Mora all the time, so who the hell are you to look at somebody else for getting lured away by something else?
Hey, what's wrong with liking good food? Everyone's got something they love in life.
Yeah, well, money is also your love.
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell supposedly helps them clear their minds and discover new knowledge.
Yeah, it clears our minds so much they enter a completely new mind and reality.
Even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their knowledge-seeking days, and will follow the scent whenever it presents itself.
Right, knowledge-seeking days, that non-stop, constant academic curiosity. Going to school forever for the rest of your life.
No, Grandpa.
He's gone back to school for the rest of his life, and he never graduates. That's a horrible, messed up nightmare there.
So, someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Still, why would anyone want to abduct all the scholars?
Is it the Resurrect King Deshret, or is it something else? Who knows?
Are the rumors really true?
Maybe. Don't know. Find out.
Could the disappearance of all the mad scholars have something to do with the radicals?
Maybe. And even if they were trying to do their whole little sacrificial resurrection ritual, where would they do it?
It's highly likely.
When you think of extremists, they're gonna do it.
Please, you have to save my Grandpa. Grandpa's never done anything wrong. Please help him.
Except get high off of that incense. I don't know, maybe I'm still iffy on the drugs.
Sounds like we'd better help get him back. Don't you worry, Isak. We won't let whoever took him get away with it.
We won't let whoever it is get away.
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others about what we learned.
Okay. My God!
Right. The darker fabric definitely looks a lot better. That'd be my choice, too.
Better in black, except I haven't seen your skin on the shop menu to actually get to that point.
We're back, Candace. We've got a lot to tell you.
Yes. Black and black.
Welcome back.
Because purple and black seems to work together, like blue and cream.
Sounds like everyone's friends already.
Blue and cream! That's a fashion style!
Oh, Dia's here too.
You bet. So, everything goes smoothly?
Smoothly would suggest there is some difficulty in finding something. The first half, no. The second half, well, actually, I don't know. considering the fact that nothing much happened unless you count CYNO giving those two guys a run for their money, yeah. Now let's call that smooth.
Reasonably.
Yes. I just scared two people. And they're not going to do a thing. What better way to handle the extremists by threatening them to not start shit in front of everyone?
I'll hate them didn't go with you?
No, cause... don't know.
We haven't seen him at all.
Why should I care?
Huh. I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating with you. I guess he must have gone off on his own.
Is he still under orders from the academia to follow me and spy on me while spying on CYNO and everybody else as well?
Did you find out anything useful?
Just rumors related to King Deshret and possible sacrifice, ritual resurrection things. Gotta investigate further. There you are.
I see. So someone used a kind of incense to lead the exiled scholars away from the village.
That also brings up another question. Like, you could have used anything else to lure the mad scholar? How did they know about the incense in the first place? That's the bigger question.
The resurrection of King Deshret? First I've heard of it.
Yeah, well, if that's the first you've heard of it, then you're not getting out and meeting people and hearing what they have to say right behind your back, which brings another question. How come everyone hasn't overthrown you in the... yet?
As far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall.
And yet, it seems to be well known with... wait, beyond the wall, like within the desert?
Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. No seller would be able to make a profit here.
Yeah, but this is not an economic situation where people make money off of it. This is like a kidnapping, ransom, resurrection, ritual, sacrificial type scenario.
Not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody in the desert with the patience to make or sell something that requires that kind of effort.
Oh god, it's not a merchanting thing. It's a frickin' religious thing.
It seems someone from beyond the wall must have been supporting this.
So... what? You think someone who's selling the incense might be connected to the people who are luring said person away?
Makes sense.
So what should we do then? Do we go back to the academia and search for leads there?
Or we could go somewhere closer and search for someone. Why go all the way back to Sumeru City when we could find someone who's at a halfway point and figure out who's selling the incense?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. But today, you've got me on your team, so you get an extra tip.
Let me guess, it's closer than Sumeru City.
Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also like to drink at the tavern, so I know a thing or two about these radicals he mentioned.
I don't... was the word tavern ever mentioned? Like, I know the villager did mention he had a drink the other day, but we're just putting words in his mouth saying it was at a tavern. So, obviously, people drink at a tavern. But, why didn't we go there in the first place?
If Paimon remembers correctly, the leader of the radicals is some guy called Delavar.
Ah, yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Engur, the wide-eyed butcher, and Jabari, the duck-tailed bearded crook. The whole lot of them are known around these parts.
Yeah? I feel like I've heard these names somewhere before. I can't remember where, so Patrick, you're gonna have to give a flashback and jog my memory.
These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in King Deshret. Way they see it, King Deshret's resurrection is their only chance at overthrowing the academia.
God, they get broke and they just believe in religion more. Why does economic anxiety always lead to religious belief in some extremist circles like this? Why? God!
Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert. Anyway, that's my guess why they've chosen to become radicals.
Yeah, well, throwing things into chaos does not make things better. I would know. I've been in a scenario where things were pretty much in chaos, and it did not make anything better.
Tia! You're amazing! You really know this place inside and out!
No, she doesn't. And the fact that she's not mentioning the people who are aware of it. The fact that she is unaware, like Candace, about the extremists within the village. No, she does not know the place inside out. But what? He was winking at me, maybe I should stay quiet for now. She does know, she's pretending not to know. And maybe the fact that she's pretending not to know because of the person who was eavesdropping. So, pretend you don't, so you can lure the people who do out?
No merc can afford to slack off on gathering intelligence. Every mora I've spent in the tavern has been a valuable investment.
Every single dollar I spent on the bottle of beer at the tavern has been worth it.
Let's head out.
God.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, Cyno.
Because it's my turn to take the spotlight.
Why?
Because you had your turn threatening somebody else, now it's my turn to be more inquisitive.
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore thumb. I bet word about you has already gotten out.
Despite him threatening not, but it's like, he's probably like, damn it, I have to get after them anyways.
The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is also a lot tougher than on the outside of the wall. You survive on making connections out here.
I feel like we're... I'm sure there's more things related to the desert.
Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But that also makes it a whole lot easier for me to gain the locals' trust.
So you'll be able to convince somebody to talk?
I need to go around and ask some questions. But it'll be difficult if you're with me.
Well, it wasn't difficult getting an answer out of the villagers with him, so... will it be difficult?
Good. Then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the Mad Scholars have been taken. Cyno, you'll have to stay in the village and continue investigating on your own.
We are going halfway to find out where the incense is being sold.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
And something tells me the person who got threatened is going to talk. And something tells me we might be expecting company in the Rebot Caravan. She knows someone's listening, and she's trying to lead them on. So, the fact, if we find somebody in Rebot Caravan waiting for us, confirms that she was right.